Oh, it's obviously a very important game for both teams, particularly given where the middle of the table is very crowded. It's an opportunity for us to break away from that middle. We've got 4 games left. We know that we need to win the majority of those 4. Most teams in that middle are pretty much in the same position, but we know it's an important game, but we also know that Rajasthan are coming off a win, but in saying that, they're coming off a win with a back-to-back game. They've got a travel day today, and they've lost a few players to World Cup commitments, so they've got their own challenges.
You had a very tight game against CSK, and what would you have done after that? Did something extraordinary or something extra had to be done for us? I think they stood
Sorry, can you just say the first part of that question again?
You had a very tight match against CSK, only 1-run margin. So have you taken some steps to tighten this field?
Oh look, I think the CSK game, you need to, at times in this format of the game, respect that every now and then there's going to be an individual that's going to take the game away from you. I think collectively we played very well. We bowled well, and we batted very well to get the total we got. It wasn't an ideal situation losing the toss and finding ourselves having to field and bowl in challenging conditions because the dew set in. But once Watson got going, we had a half a chance which we missed him halfway through that innings. But apart from that, I thought we showed a lot of spirit to be able to fight as far as we did in the contest. We took it right to the last over where they needed 9 to win. It was, turned out to be a close game. But ultimately, I think there was one individual that beat us in Chennai last game, as it was one individual beat us in the final last year.
Again, coming this time. Rajasthan have been hurt more with going to foreign players, and you are in the comfortable position, I think, and you were very clever to have some replacements also. So how do you see now? Means Rajasthan, they are weakened side?
I wouldn't say they're a weakened side because to me when you lose players it presents opportunities for those that are hungry. So I think it's a dangerous situation for us to be in if we're going into the contest underestimating our opponent. At times players that are always the fringe players, all they tend to need is just a lucky break and that opportunity to shine. And so therefore we're, regardless of, who's come and who's gone out of Rajasthan's lineup, we know they're a dangerous side, and particularly we know at home they're a challenging side to beat.
It's not that you don't have problem as well as leaving a place a concern, because the best opening partnership of this IPL is going to be split up tomorrow, Warner and Bairstow. So how are you going to cope that, splitting up of the best opening partnership of the IPL? Or are there any other players who are likely who may be missing, like somebody like Rashid Khan? Is he staying back?
Yeah, look, we've been blessed to have both Warner and Bairstow performing the way they have been performing, but a bit like what I've just said previously with regards to Rajasthan Royals, the door closes, another one opens, so it's an opportunity for someone else to step in that opening batting position to be able to take their chance. The top 3 is the real special place for batters to bat in T20 cricket. Everyone jumps at the chance to bat as early as possible because, as we know, sort of batting down the order can be challenging with regards to run rate pressures, field pressures, game situation pressures. But at the top of the order, it's really the sweet spot to be batting in T20 cricket. So whoever gets their chance tomorrow to bat along David Warner will welcome that opportunity. Any more questions?
I don't think so. Whoever didn't get the chance till now, they will be fielding tomorrow, they will be batting tomorrow. Don't you think so this cricket will be difficult for them because it has been a little difficult?
Who are you referring to?
Players like Buttler who hasn't got the chance till now. So they will be playing the first match or maybe the second match. So won't be they finding some difficulty on this cricket?
Oh, look, again, we haven't finalised our 11. Whether Guptill plays or not is undecided. But at the end of the day, a bit like what I just previously said, Guptill's been practising for the last 4 weeks on all sorts of different surfaces and nets, which are more often than not as good as what they get presented out in the middle. So he's prepared for any surface. It's one of the reasons we secured him in the auction, is because you've got a mature age player that's an internationally proven player that understands the landscape of where we are at the moment with the team dynamic, and understands that his chance will come, whether it be tomorrow or later in the tournament, and he's prepared and preparing for that opportunity. So his time in waiting has not been wasted. He, like all the others, have been working very hard, knowing that the back end of the tournament is going to open up for us as a side with regards to opportunities, and he's ready to take it.
The last question.
Apart from Bairstow, is there any other likelihood of some of the players missing out because of national duty?
No one tomorrow.
And what about Ken Williams? Is he back with the team?
He's back. He's arrived back. He's trained fully today, so he's available for selection tomorrow.